Hello everyone. This stream is gonna be on the beginning streams anyways. It's gonna be on me. We're in some normal pug dungeons. I'm gonna get back into tanking. So we can get back doing veteran content and harder things. So we're gonna run through a few of the dungeons and see how that goes. Hopefully we get some decent groups. It is on normal. We're gonna start with the part ones of the dungeons because they're the easiest. Maybe tomorrow we'll do the part twos. Any of the part twos and some of the longer ones like Dire Frost, Tempest, all the way up to Vaults of Madness. And then we're gonna what do you call it? Jump into like the Black Drake Villas, all the ones that are a little bit harder. When I first started, Grotto Shadows was hard, but with the gear since what, the start of the game, because I played from the very beginning, these are very easy. And just with all of these DLC dungeons, you have to know the mechanics.
They can't pay me enough to protect.
Especially if you're trying to be a tank, you have to know what to do, what to block,
you know what attacked us the other
and
day?
so forth.
Warriors
so typically with group members that I do know, I have them watch your video
There's an arena up
just so they know where to be and nothing surprises
Fighting in the
them.
arena has got to be safer than guarding the caravan.
I hate going into it blind, especially if they want to do veteran content. You have to know what's going on. You have to know what to block. This one guy wanted to do, what was it? I forget the name. March of Sacrifices. Claimed to be a tank. Never blocked a thing. Wanted to do veteran hard mode. And I was like, we're not gonna beat this because you're not a real tank. So, part one, and throughout the, I guess we'll call this a series, I'll throw little tips here and there if you're trying to tank. I tank my own way. I don't go for, how do you say, probably the only thing this build lacks is minor brittle. That's probably the only thing I don't use. And it's not that big of a deal. Most players are on this on ESO are pretty casual unless you're going to hardcore guild. But let me queue us up and see how this goes. I tried doing this earlier, but queue times are kind of slow. But at least for nFungal Grotto I, it was immediate. Let me change that real quick. Let me put some more dungeons in there. Spindle. I'm trying to remember some of these dungeons. It's been a while, so that's why I'm making this short little series on trying to refresh my memory on what's going on. And that's why I'm doing normals, because I don't remember them all. We'll do those. I know on Crypto Hearts, just because I'm still figuring out my setup. I used to have a specific setup for the bosses in Crypto Hearts. But I think this will do. And it's on normal, so nothing should be killing us. And if you guys are curious, I'm going with the Magma Incarnate set from a Monster Helm. Crimson Oath, I like this just because it reduces armor. And for my build, I used the Tormentor set. just on the backhand weapon. So I do kind of a more traditional tanking where I actually try to pull everything, and I'm able to maintain that and sustain. I think after this, after our first dungeon run, I'll show you guys what I called tank training. You need to be able to maintain your resources and whatnot against certain enemies. And a good way to test is there's 2 trials you can go to. I think one is Hellrod Citadel. At the beginning, there's a ton of ads, a ton of them, and you just pull as much as you can and see if you can survive that for several minutes or longer on veteran. And if you're new to tanking, do it on normal first, but you want to be able to maintain your resources on veteran. And the other one is St. Ohms from the Asylum Sanctorium trial. You can go straight to the last boss, but that one teaches you that you need to block things as a tank. You can't just let things hit you. Let's see. Let me look at the group. Oh, let's check the group. See what levels we got. Some of these players are well, they're in their class. They're new, so give them a chance to do their thing. We're all new ones. And they're talking, there's dialogue. Okay, he's taking too long. So, someone, I believe that's the healer, giving me shards. That does help me a lot. Especially with this build, with the AoE time. It drains your stamina really quick. There was some lag on my end. You guys notice bottom left of my screen, I do carry a DPS meter. It's not too important in normal, but I do like having a certain amount of DPS in the group, especially in vet. You don't want to spend the entire day just on dungeon. Some of these only take you about 20 minutes. There's the boss. So, one of the things about this boss, if you stand to see where the healer is all the way in the back, you stand too far, this boss will lunge at you. So it's not about, and everybody is going to get mad at the tank. It's not about the tank not having aggro. It's just if you're too far, Shadowrun, the boss, is going to lunge at you. And now, what's his face? Okay, he got closer. Yeah, like I said, normal mode is just practice for that. Nothing should really be killing you. Unless you're brand new to the game and you're like level 15 or 20 or something like that. You're still learning. Put her back there.
See to him.
And things for like veteran hard mode or just veteran in general, the lowest DPS I would accept is 20k, and that's really pushing it. Only because they have more health, more defense, and like I said, you don't want to spend an hour or two on something that's so simple. Especially when most of your gear does the work for you. Like if you got just a typical build, not even gold legendary upgrades, maybe blues and purples, you can hit about, I used to do it all the time, about 30 to 35k. Your build doesn't have to be top notch. I can't grab them. But I can do this.
Over there, Verona. We found her.
Most of the time, these guys,
We'll need her before the day is done.
they will stop attacking your group.
We should be considering how
I
to
don't know
handle the
why,
High Kinlord.
but you see a lot of times in
How do
PUGs,
we contain him?
they just want to be
He's
carried. And like,
already
I'm a tank. I
escaped
don't
once.
dish out that much
Control
damage.
Godric magic. Perhaps this wouldn't have happened.
What do you think, Syrian? Fight fire with fire?
don't know how you defeated those Banekin, but I'll be glad to send more.
See, a lot of players do that. They try to keep the boss inside of this little circle.
So the keepers are afraid to face me.
Every time I do it though,
You'll die
you got
in their
these
stead.
healers thinking they can heal through anything. Even on normal, they can't. And then, they stop talking to you. So they can get that block. There you go. Got this one out the way.
You think you've beaten me? How amusing. Haven't you noticed that the pact I've made protects me from death?
So let's see. Check my inventory. I always gotta check my inventory. I carry a lot on this team. Merchant.
Friend!
I was gonna send a lot of this stuff to your friend. Keep forgetting to. Because two of my friends are brand new to the game, so I'm just gonna throw some of this old stuff at them. Okay. Before we go on, I'm going to go to my house and put some of this stuff on research. Want to knock all that out with this particular tune. This was not my main tune before, so he's playing catch up. But you just do a little here and there. Eventually, you'll get there. And if you have the I forgot his name already. This thing, the armory station. You can save different builds. So I have one specifically for crafting and econing and stuff like that. So did I pick up anything for research? Might have sold some of them, but whatever. Research. Let's see, something like that. A belt. Nope, there you go. Where'd my mouse go? With this weapon, searchable, sharpen, bow, mace, decisive. Anything else? Have one more slot. There you go, invigorating. But you see how long it takes? This is going to take 21 days, 14 hours, and 23 minutes. That's what I'm saying. It's going to take some time. And let's decon anything we can. But I don't have the decon merchant yet, but I will eventually. So it'll make these things go a lot faster. That's it. And I like that one of the updates, this was before they allowed you to use Wonder Stones. So, since I'm already on my solo, and since this is a mat farming build, I would like to use this steed to come faster. That's helpful. And let me save that particular build. Yeah, save. Boom. So let me jump this one. I'm using the Lady Mundus for this tank build for the extra resistance, but I think it's too high. I think I'm gonna go with the steed on this one for the health recovery. When I logged in after so long, that was the what do you call it, Mundus I had on it by default, so must have been using it for something. Let's give that a try. It's let's go try a different one. For City of Ash, in the Hollow. We just did banish cells. nFungal Grotto. And maybe Spindle Clutch. That's very easy. So, well, like being a tank, the Qs are much faster. I don't know how long that took, but it looked like it took us. Let's see the stream timer. About 20 minutes. I don't know. I should put a timer on here so we can track how long these take us. If you guys were looking at my armory, I do have a DPS build for this team. Not the greatest, but something. Got everyone. Be right back 1 second. Alright, I mean, we'll kill some things, but I will kick them. Like I said, people just want to be carried from the game. Dungeons can be finished before they get back here. Yep, still there. it won't kill me when the bosses do heavy attacks. Like I said, normal mode is practice mode. Practice, understand the boss's mechanics. So when you do that, it's not a surprise. I'm gonna take the waterfall shortcut down this way. Oh, but there's also a chest. But also this way. I do like being faster than everybody because your DPS typically are just gonna go start hitting things randomly, and when they get killed, they get mad. People get very sore about their teams dying. Oh, I'm gonna be late to the fight. It's cool. That's where these ones come. I usually just take the boss over here because this is where it's gonna happen next. He's gonna come here anyways.
We found the shrine.
Check this out. That one. Let me check out the, what do you call it? The merchant, the decon person. I know it's in here somewhere. If it's still here, I don't know. Assistant, right? Service. Let's see. Special. Useful. Grotto I. Life. Is she the decon merchant? Or is it this one? What's this one? Peddler. No, it's probably this one. Yeah, I remember this when they first were showing it off. So eventually I'll get that so I can just decon right here. Okay, so we knocked out Fungal Grotto 1. Let's put Spindle Clutch 1. Dark Shades. Well, Dark Shades is another one where people get mad at the tank. It's the last boss is it's just random. It chooses somebody at random. Nothing that can be done about that. see if I can make it to some of the crafting station. Nope, didn't make it. We'll maybe come back. It's probably a DPS sleeping. It takes forever. Probably been in queue like forever. City of Ash. You can take I often take the left side first. It's just the way we've always done it. But you'll see. It doesn't matter, you could go the right side or left side first. And check this group. Semi-neat. And everybody tries to jump off that waterfall like it's a shortcut. It's not really a shortcut.
Here they come. Ready.
It's like the only shortcut would be trying to avoid the enemies, but that's probably a dungeon class. Okay, well, I mean, they go and do their own thing. By the time we get here, most of these would be dead. Two low level DPS. You can see the meter group DPS is what, 15k? And right now I'm doing 43% of the damage as a tank. It doesn't matter how much I'm buffing them. This part, just ride your mounts. Oh, I'm still in combat, that's why. Oh, because this guy's still alive. It doesn't matter. He's gonna kill this guy. Guess they're not gonna kill him. That's their job, just to go kill things. Like I said, everybody wants to be carried.
Light it!
Sometimes I hit my one button. My controls are different than traditional ESO player, but my one button is to remove my helmet. Sometimes I'll hit the wrong button. I don't know if you guys can see that, but see my mustache, my helmet. Really aren't killing anything. There's 2 of them still after us.
I will harvest your soul for the dead ones.
So this one's a little bit hard to see, but watch those heavy attacks. There it is. This puts a little bit of pressure on the healer, just because I know this healer can take it. I'm not really moving it. Oh no, okay. I was playing a different game in my head. Let's go down one of these ways.
They've broken through. More of them coming. Keep those bows ready.
With this particular build, the higher my ultimate points are, the higher my health recovery becomes. So that's, I don't go spamming my ultimate like crazy. But this group, yes, I kind of need it. Plus, we just changed our Mondays, so we also have extra health recovery. So add something. For this fight.
Rise, minions!
You can't pull those them astronauts to get their aggro, but that's about it. Another thing this boss does is set you on fire. You have the fire, just jump in the water. You'll hear a sizzle, and it takes that debuff off you. You like this player right here with Daisy. She's on fire, and she's constantly taking damage. But we have a high level healer, so we're fine. Now I have fire. Let's see where he's gonna go. Let's jump in the water. You'll hear it. That's all. And draw it. It hurts more on that, but that's if you don't got a good healer. That one's too far. There you go.
Rise, minions!
That's it. Easy.
Thought I would be more satisfied at his death. Guess
See how I
it
had the
won't bring
fire?
back those he's killed.
It's gone. Oh. I know I have a quest in there. I forget to do them every time. Like you get so many skill points. Like I still have 24 left over to use. You only use it on the stuff that you need. And with being able to use the armory to respec to different classes or roles, that's what I do. I have a DPS role. Those same points are used for my DPS stuff. It makes it so much easier to play this game. So trying to get every skill point and try to be good at every single thing all in one. All in one, pretty much. So that's how much items did I got? 185. I mean, there's a merchant right here. Sell all this stuff I don't use.
It's been difficult getting everything I use.
Oh. More research items. I think that's good. I don't remember all the items I have, so that's why I'm not selling them. Let's see, that one. Did we do Spindle Clutch? I don't think we did. Didn't do Dark Shade or Eden. nWayrest. Alright. Whichever we get first. Fancy mount. Everybody has a fancy mount. I need to stand there for hours. Hours. Group. We're all low levels, so it's cool. Okay, just making sure they're ready to go. Don't know where that rat came from. Like it came straight out of the ground. We got two nightmares here. That. One of the players, my first group all day with an actual team.
We've got you now! Go around!
I'll just crowd these. They
I
all
was
seem
just looking
to,
for some fun.
To the side!
I want them to die.
I'm hurt!
Have you come to meddle as well? I could always use more corpses.
This one, don't worry too much about him. He picks whoever he's gonna hit. What you want to worry about are the things he summons. He'll tell you when he's gonna summon them.
Tormented souls of the dead arise and kill these interlopers.
And then you just want to target that one, going back there.
Tormented souls of the dead arise and kill these interlopers.
Taunt. Cool. There is another boss back there, but typically we skip it. Most people skip it. I don't know what it is, but this dungeon has been like that since launch date. Back, what, in 2014? It's always like that. And this guy's using a shield. Here we go, finally.
What about it here? Know that it was Moraine Pellinger who ended your life.
You gotta block his attacks. Otherwise it knocks. That one pushes you back. And it's heavy. See if this Robel is standing next to me. Even the healer shouldn't. None of them should be standing next to me. And DPS do more damage from the back anyway, so it's out there slowly coming toward me.
Are you? We're about to do to you.
There you go.
Right now! Got you like a pig. Right, lads?
Oh, and these guys, let's see if they fix them. These guys don't move. They're like stuck there.
Attack!
Like now!
Pull these. Go this way.
Burn it! Go round!
I need aid! Charge!
You're not leaving here alive.
To the side! Light it up!
What happened there? I think I got knocked back. Just gotta kill everything.
Charge!
There we go.
Can't take us all!
Can't take them all.
The skeevers are going to make a nice meal out of you. From the sides!
Well, you're attacking you guys.
There will be no place for rabble like you in the Pellinger's nWayrest.
So I like my mass taunt. Blur through real quick for the get into trouble. Earth nice and tight. you, everyone.
responsible for this madness.
Eileen, no! My poor daughter. Why did you do this?
Let's see. I think that would be my last dungeon run right now. For now. Yeah, let's see, what else do we have to do? We have we didn't do Spindle, Dark Shades, and Eden Hollow. We'll knock those ones out tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was all normal. We're eventually gonna hit the vets, all of the vets again. Well, for me again. I'm just refreshing my memory and trying to remember how to tank. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you like the content, please give me a follow. And if you guys want to play in-game, let me know. I'll add you to my list and we can go run some dungeons or do whatever, world bosses, whatever you guys want to do. But you guys have a good one.